I don't think that Lionel Messi was robbed for the golden ball that was given to Rodri in the World Cup. Now let's run back to 2014 World Cup. You will discover that after Argentina's group stage game, till they got to the final in which they lost to Germany, Lionel Messi couldn't score in the knockout and even in the final. And yet, he was given the golden ball ahead of a player like Thomas Muller, who scored a brace against Portugal, who is a giant to Euro, and also displayed a good performance in the semi-final against Brazil, in which Germany crushed Brazil 7-1. And yet, Lionel Messi won the golden ball ahead of Thomas Muller, despite losing the final to Thomas Muller. He also won it ahead of a player like Rodri, who was the top scorer of that World Cup. Now let me ask, most likely strike on the same spot twice? In 2014, it went in your favour. Now it ought to insist in someone else's favour. So we should accept the fact, because Rodri, who won it ahead of Messi, defeated Messi in the final. That's what you must understand. Because if you look at the last World Cup that was held in Qatar 2022, you will discover that Messi did perform better than Mbappe. But the fact that he defeated Mbappe in the final, it also gave him edge in which he won the golden ball ahead of Mbappe. Because after Messi won the golden ball, a player like Ronaldo didn't agree. He said that Mbappe deserved the golden ball ahead of Messi. So must everything go in your favour? In life, sometimes you learn how to lose. So Lionel Messi should learn how to lose, because as a player or as a footballer, sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. Sometimes situations may come in your favour, sometimes it may go in somebody else's favour. So you accept it. In 2014 World Cup, it went in your favour ahead of others who had good performance when the tournament has become tougher. Because we all know that it is in the knockout stages of the tournament. That's when the tournament becomes tougher. Because immediately you lost, you are out. Because if you look at this World Cup, you will discover that when the tournament becomes tougher, when Argentina started playing against some tougher opponents who are above the FIFA ranking, people like Switzerland, people like England, Lionel Messi couldn't score. And even in the final against Spain, he ghosted. So if you look at Argentina's last 3 games, Lionel Messi failed to find the back of the net. So the fact that he had to assist against England in the semi-final, so for that he should win the golden ball? I don't think so. Because after Messi won the golden ball, a player like Ronaldo, he said that Mbappe deserved the golden ball ahead of Messi. But yet, Messi won the golden ball ahead of Rodri, who won the top scorer of that World Cup, and even the goalkeeper of Germany, Manuel Neuer, who had a very good clean sheet. Lionel Messi won the golden ball, and yet nobody said it was a robbery. Now let me ask, must likely strike on the same spot twice? We all know that it's not good for likely to strike on the same spot twice. 12 years ago, the 2014 World Cup, it went in Lionel Messi's favour ahead of others. Now in 2026 World Cup, the golden ball has been given to Rodri, and so many persons are clamoring that Rodri didn't score. Rodri is a midfielder. Rodri is a midfielder. It is not his duty to score goal. In 2014, it went in your favour. Now it ought to insist in someone else's favour. So we should accept the fact. We should not call it a robbery or a cheat on Lionel Messi. You must understand that Rodri, who defeated Messi in the final, also gave him advantage. Because if you look at the last World Cup, you will discover that Messi didn't perform better than Mbappe in that World Cup 4 years ago. But he won the golden ball ahead of Mbappe. Why? Because he defeated France and Mbappe in the final. The defeat against France in the final also gave Messi advantage over Kylian Mbappe. So we should accept the fact. We should not be saying that Lionel Messi was robbed. I don't think he was robbed. Likely must not strike on the same spot twice. In life, sometimes you must learn how to lose. That's life for you. So also in football you must learn how to lose. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. 2014, without Messi scoring a goal in the knockout stages of that World Cup, despite losing the final, he won the golden ball ahead of players who displayed good performances in the knockout, ahead of Thomas Muller, ahead of Rodri and some others. And yet nobody said it was a robbery. Now this 2026, it has gone in Rodri's favour, who is a midfielder and who didn't score. And yet everybody is saying it's a robbery. No, Messi should learn how to lose. That's life for you. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So Lionel Messi and the Argentine should accept the fact. Yes, like I said, my name is Chris Enoyo and this is Soccer Gist. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.